Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we want to thank Rose Phillips for singing the national anthem for us, as she has done in the past here at the I-44 RC Shootout. It's time to get ourselves started here for the I-44 Winter RC Shootout seating round. Getting ready to take place. I need novice to start making their way to the driver's stand. Novice, start making their way to the driver's stand. As put out in the driver's meeting, everybody's going to marshal following your race. Everybody goes out and marshals. So from heat number 44, sprint cars, heat 9 of 9. I'm going to need Aaron, Ryan, Shane, Lucas, Alex, and Blake to come out and marshal this first race. All right, got my marshals. Race number 1, I should have Rowdy, Dylan, Jeff, Stan, and Claire here in race number 1. Race number 2, Liam, Jocelyn, Lane, Colton, and Sebastian. Sorry if I pronounce your name wrong. I am the worst person at names pronouncing. All right, this is IFMAR starting with rolling start. We're going to go out there, give you a couple minutes for hot laps, and then get you rolling. And you have 2 minutes to put down your fastest 3 consecutive laps. All right, track is open.
Claire Ganame, Stan Staler,
is Dylan Strom. Couldn't hear that. He's not here tonight. Okay, gotcha. All right, keep rolling. We're going to make the loop hot. We'll get this loop painted here right after this. We'll get this loop the line painted. Matt's finding the paint right now. All right, here we go. Keep it going. The loop is hot. You're on your own clock. You got 2 minutes put down. Your fastest 3 consecutive laps. Right there, we got Stan going across the back to that yellow mud boss. Right here, right there is Claire in that short course mod with the pink letters. Rowdy in a street stock number 23. And we got Jeff right there in that Traxxas Slash coming out of turn number 4. Right now you got Stan at a 25.81, Claire at a 29.91, Rowdy at a 30.0, Jeff at a 33.11. 1 minute, 10 seconds remaining in this race. Right there, number 26 is Claire. Claire is on a 24.73. Stan's on a 24.17. Jeff's on a 31.96. Rowdy's on a 30.0. 47 seconds remaining. Race number 2, novice, heat 2 of 4. Liam, Jocelyn, Lane, Colton, Sebastian, you are up next. You should be at the driver's stand. 34 seconds remaining. Stan, 23.53. Claire, 24.73. Jeff, 30.7. Rowdy, 30.00. With 23 seconds remaining. Ten seconds remaining. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. Stan's done. Claire is done. Rowdy's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Stan finished at 22.96. Claire 24.60. Rowdy 30.0. Jeff 30.70. Racers, I need to put those cars down, power down, come back out, and get ready to marshal the next race. I got to change the hopefully it works this time. All right, Marshall, let's go. I need you to get back out here. Got 1, 2. Need 2 in the middle. 1, 2, 3. I should have 4 of you. I need another Rowdy come to the middle. All right, Jeff, have to stay down there between there. Gotcha. All right, pit's open. Track is open.
Up next, race number 2. Novice. Heat 2 of 4. Lane Parks. Liam Beal. Sebastian McLaughlin. Colton Hargis. Jocelyn Hargis.
All right, spread yourselves out. Keep yourselves up to speed. We're going to get you started. Thank you, Claire. Good job. Whoop. Oh, they're going to keep you busy, Claire. All right, loop's going hot. You're on your own clock. 2 minutes. Liam, Jocelyn, Lane, Colton, and Sebastian the track. Novice, heat 3 of 4. Cam, Elizabeth, Jensen, Logan, Lakota, and James. You are up next. You should be at the driver's stand. Cam, Elizabeth, Jensen, Logan, Lakota, and James. You should be at the driver's stand. On the track right now, we got novice heat 2 of 4 here in the seeding round. Lane's got a 21.6. Liam, 24.41. Sebastian, 27.70. Josh, 31.07. Colton, 29.84. Here in heat 2 of 4 for novice in the seeding round. Our future right here for our sport is on the track. Lane, 21.63. Liam, 24.35. Sebastian, 27.70. Colton, 29.52. Jocelyn, 30.96. 58 seconds remaining in the race. Race number 3. You should be at the driver's stand. Race number 3. You should be at the driver's stand. Lane, 21.63. Liam, 23.84. Sebastian, 27.70. Jocelyn, 29.03. Colton, 29.52. $19 seconds remaining in the race. Remember, you are on your own clock. You will continue to race until I call out your name. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. Liam's done. Lane, you're done. Jocelyn's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Lane with a 21.30. Liam, 23.84. Sebastian, 27.70. Jocelyn, 29.03. Colton, 29.52. All right, racers, put those cars down, power down, come back out, and marshal, please.
Up next, race number 3. Novice. Heat 3 of 4.
Let's go, marshals. Our program is only as fast as you are. Let's go, marshals. All right, track's open.
Logan Porter. Kem Beal. Jensen Brown. Elizabeth Horde. Lakota Joy.
All right, get yourselves up to speed. Loop is hot. You're on your own clock. We are racing here, seating round, novice. Heat 3 of 4, heat 4 of 4. Weston, Kevin, Kaylee, Little Baxter, Braden, and Emma, you are up next. You should be at the driver's stand. One minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. You got Lakota at 22.97. Elizabeth, 23.78. Logan, 24.59. Jensen, 30.92. Cam, 32.54. With 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Lakota, 21.53. Elizabeth, 23.78. Logan, 24.59. Jensen, 30.92. Cam, 32.54. Lakota's in that street stock right there, that slash street stock 23. Correction 73, red, white, and blue coming out of turn number 4. Elizabeth right there coming out of turn number 4, down the back straightaway. That short course mod into turn 1, center, exiting 2. She is running a 23.78. Logan, he's in that number 3 short course mod coming out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway. He is running a 24.59. Jensen, that little bandit right there, come out of turn number 2. He's running a 27.27. And Cam is running a 32.54. He's in that 6 mud boss right there with 4 seconds remaining. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. Continue to race. Cam is done. Elizabeth is done. Logan's done. Lakota's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Lakota takes out the 21.53. Elizabeth 23.38. Logan 22.61. Jensen 26.00. Cam 32.54. Racers, I need you to put those cars down, power down, come right back out and marshal this next race. I should have 5 of you out here. Put those cars down, power down, come right back out so we can get this next race started. One, two, three, 4. Where's my 5th? Elizabeth, Logan, Jensen. Cam, where's Cam at? Is Cam out there? Cam Beal? Are you Cam? Okay, gotcha. Jensen, where's Jensen at? Jensen, come down here, turns 3 and 4. Corey, I got it. You got Elizabeth. Yep. All right, track's open.
Up next, race number 4. Novice. Heat 4 of 4. Kylie Sowards. Braden DeWitt. Emma Adams. Little Baxter.
Corey, Kaylee's hitting. Wait, now Weston. Is he coming? Yeah, Weston. He's in this race. Kevin Moore. Not here. Kevin Moore. Okay. All right, let's get him up to speed. All right, get ready to start the clock. Loop is hot, we're racing. Car against the wall up there, bud, car against the wall. Novice Heat 404 on the track right now. Midgets coming up next, race number 5, Midgets. Brendan, Corey, Pinky, Adam coming up next in the midget race. In race number 5, Heat 104, 4 heats for the midgets class. With 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining. Kaylee's on a 23.81. Braden 23.71. Emma 26.94. Weston 34.17. Little Baxter 35.13. With 1 minute remaining in this race. Kaylee 23.13. Braden 23.60. Emma 26.94. Weston 26.49. Little Baxter, 30.02 with 45 seconds remaining. Weston now down to a 26.49. Emma, 26.94. Braden, 23.60. Kaylee's got a 23.13. With 24 seconds remaining. Kaylee, 23.13. Braden, 23.60. Weston, 26.10. Emma, 26.94. Little Baxter, 28.80. Race till I call out your name. Continue to race. Continue to race. Braden, Emma's done. Continue to race. Weston's done. Everybody's
The race
done.
is completed.
We got Braden with a 23.60. Kaylee, 23.13. Weston, 26.10. Emma, 26.94. Little Baxter, 28.80. Racers, get those cars down, power down, come back out, and Marshall, please. Midget, here we go. Race number 1, heat 1 of 4. We're going to have Brendan, Corey, Pinky, and Adam. Then race number 5, we'll have Beard, Blair, Mike, Rick, and John. You should be making your way to the driver's stand. Track is open.
Up next, race number 5. Midget. Heat 1 of 4. Pinky Coffer. Adam Kell. Corey Heft.
You got 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining to make any changes. 1 minute and 30 seconds to make any changes. One minute remaining. Brendan, gonna make this race? Brendan gonna make the call? Thirty seconds to make any changes. 30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. All right, let's roll them out, get them up to speed. Loop is hot. Corey, you're not counting. You counted the first lap. That was it. Adam, you're on a 19.83. Brendan, you checked in. Pinky checked in, but off the track. 1 minute remaining. Adam's on at 19.83. Brendan 19.31. Adam 19.83. Corey you just beeped. 20 seconds. Brendan 19.31. Adam 19.83. Race until I call out your name. Adam, you're done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Adam with a 19.83, Brendan 19.004, Corey the 28.94. I need all four of you to come out to marshal the next race.
Up next, race number 6. Midget. Heat 2 of 4.
Track is open.
Mike Murphy Jr. Blair Tish Schaefer. John Baxter. Beard Robertson. Rick Putnam.
You got 1 minute to make any changes. 1 minute. Race number 7 coming up next, which should be Mike, Sean, who's not there, Michael, Tony, and Doug. You are in race number 7. Mike, Michael, Mike, then Michael, Tony, and Doug. You are in the next race. 30 seconds to make any changes. 30 seconds. Get them up to speed. We're getting ready to go. Loop is hot. We're racing. Race number 6, heat 2 of 4, here in the midget class. We got Beard, Blair, Mike, Rick, and John in this race. Everybody's trying to put down their top 3 fastest laps, consecutive laps. Race number 7 coming up next, Mike, Michael, Tony, and Doug in race number 7. Race number 8, Justin, Shane, Tyler, Greg, and Blake coming up in race number 8. That'll conclude the midget class. We got Blair to 20.67, Rick 20.72, John 19.94. Mike at a 42.83. That was you, Mike. You did not count. With 47 seconds remaining. Mike, you did not count that time. Blair, 20.67. John, 19.53. Rick, 20.67. 23 seconds remaining. Ten seconds. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. John is done. Blair's done. Rick is done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
John with a 19.53, Blair 20.67, Rick 20.04, Mike 40.83. Transponder was not counting.
Up next, race number 7. Midget. Heat 3 of 4.
Track is open. Race number 7, midget heat 3 of 4.
Doug Gott. Mike
Turn
Dibb.
4, turn 4, turn 4, turn 4. Dead car, broken car. Mike's checked in, Doug is checked in. Is Michael right?
Michael Winder.
One minute remaining to make any changes. 1 minute. Tony, have you crossed the start finish line yet? Oh, that's the one. Sorry, that's one was over there. "30 seconds. All right, keeping up to speed. We're going to start it. Start on Doug. Race number 7, heat 3 of 4, taking place right here in the track right now in the midget class. Race number 8 coming up next. Justin, Shane, Tyler, Greg, and Blake. You are up next. Doug, 19.04. Michael, 20.02. Mike, 21.87. With 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. Michael, 19.57. Doug, 19.02. Mike, 21.87. One minute remaining. Michael, 19.57. Doug, 19.02. Mike, 21.43. 50 seconds remaining. Race number 8, heat 4 of 4. Coming up next, Justin, Shane, Tyler, Greg, and Blake. You are up next with 40 seconds remaining. You got Doug at a 19.02 coming across our finish line in turn 3, center, exiting 4. You got Michael coming to turn 3, center, exiting 4. He's at a 19.57. You got Mike going into turn 3, center, exiting 4. He's on a 21.43 with 19 seconds remaining. Race until I call out your name. Michael's done. Mike is done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Doug with a 19.02. Michael 19.57. Mike 19.35. You come back out and marshal, please.
Up next, race number 8. Midget. Heat 4 of 4.
Track is open.
Shane Klaus. Blake Searle. Tyler Burmester. Greg Burns. Justin Dreemeyer.
Race number 8 on the track. Race number 9, short course mod. We will blow in water after short course mod. We will blow in water after short course mod after race number 11. Short course mod coming up next. Heat 1 of 3. Cole, David, Daniel, Noah, and Jack. You are up next. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining to make any changes. Marshals. Need my marshals. I think these two would be in the middle. Remember, you race, then you marshal. You race, then you marshal. "25 seconds to make any changes." Got a car against the wall in turn 4, car against the wall in turn 4. And that is time. Let's get him up to speed. We're racing. Midget Heat 4 of 4 here, race number 8 on the track. Here in the seeding round. 1 minute 45 seconds remaining. We got Tyler, 19.73. Justin, 19.65. Blake, 20.33. Shane, 28.57. You missed a lap. I'm watching you, Shane. I counted 21.65 for Shane. Justin, 19.41. Tyler, 19.73. Blake, 19.65. Shane, 20.43. With 45 seconds remaining. Shana did not count that lap. Justin, 19.37. Tyler, 19.73. Blake, 19.33. 20 seconds remaining. Blake, 19.33. Justin, 19.37. Tyler, 19.73. Race until I call out your name. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Short course mod coming up next.
Race number 9. SC Mod. Heat 1 of 3.
Yep. Track is open. Marshals, let's go, Marshals.
Daniel Fisher. David Burlingame. Jack Clevenger. Cole Graves. Noah Richardson.
Everybody's checked in. $30 seconds to make any changes. 30 seconds. $15 seconds. Spread them out, get them up to speed. We're racing. 2-minute clock has started. Race number 9, short course mod, heat 1 of 3 on the track. We got Cole, David, Daniel, Noah, and Jack on the track right now. With 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining, Daniel 18.16. David 18.91, Cole 18.94, Noah 18.44, Jack 26.74. With 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining, Daniel 18.16, Noah 18.44, Cole 18.89 now. David 18.91. Jack 24.33. With 58 seconds remaining. David now with a 17.97. Daniel 18.16. Noah 18.44. Cole 18.72. Jack 23.64. With 43 seconds remaining. David still in that 17 club, 17.97. Daniel, 18.16. Noah, 18.44. Cole, 18.49. Jack, 23.64, 25 seconds remaining. $15 seconds remaining. David still only one in the 17 club. Race until I call out your name. Daniel's done. Cola's done. David's done. Jack is done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
David with a 17.95. Daniel, 18.16. Cole, 18.26. Noah, 18.44. Jack, 23.07. Please power down, put the cars down, come out and marshal the next race, please.
Up next, race number 10. SC Mod. Heat 2 of 3.
Track is open. Let's go, marshals. Let's go. Racer's got
Lucas
1 minute.
Fisher.
You got 1 minute
John
to make any
Baxter.
changes.
Jamie Decker. Dustin Mallicote.
Landon, waiting on Landon. Let's go, marshals. Let's go. He's someone here at 3 and 4.
Landon Scheller.
You got 22 seconds to make any changes. Get him up to speed. Starting on Landon. Short course mod, heat 2 of 3 on the track, race number 10 taking place. We got Lucas, Dustin, Jamie, John, and Landon on the track right now. Race number 11 coming up next. We'll see Tony, Kevin, Tom, Aaron, and Lance coming up next. We will blow in water the track after race number 11. With 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining, you got Dustin with an 18.53, Landon 19.79. Lucas with an 18.02. John with a 25. John now at 18.74. Jamie. $22.45 for Jamie. Who's going to get in that 17 club with David Burlingame? Lucas 18.02. Dustin 18.53. Landon 19.79. John 18.73. Jamie 22.45. 45 seconds remaining in this race. Oh, they're bunched up there to turn 3, center exiting 4, down the front straight where they go. You got Dustin at number 57 car down there, turn number 1, center exiting 2. He's on at 18.02 with 30 seconds remaining. Correction, 18.53. Lucas on an 18.02. Landon 19.79. John 18.74. Jamie down to 20.46 with 17 seconds remaining. Right now, Lucas at 18.02, Dustin 18.53, Landon 19.79, John 18.74. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. Landon's done. Lucas is done. Jamie's done. Dustin's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Dustin 18.53, Landon 19.79, Lucas 17.88 in the 17 club, Jamie 20.46, John 18.74. Please power down, put those cars away, come out and marshal the next race, please. Race number 11 coming to the track.
Up next, race number 11. SC Mod. Heat 3 of 3.
The cone
Aaron
means the
Hargis.
track is not open, guys. The cone means the track is not open. We know how you drive down the road then on the interstate with all the traffic cones. Marshals, let's go, marshals. Track is open. You got 1 minute to make any changes. 1 minute. 1 minute to make any changes.
Tom Thones. Tony Keithley. Lance Clevenger.
Dead car, backstretch, dead car, backstretch, dead car. Go low. Looking for Kevin McNatt. Is he here? "30 seconds to make any changes. 30 seconds to make any changes." We're going to blow in water following this race. Blow in water. And that is time. Get him up to speed. We're racing. Looks like we got Aaron, Lance, and Tony. Tom had something break there. Didn't sound good. Race number 11, short course mod. Race number 12 comes up. We'll be starting our street stocks with 3 heats. Race 12, 13, and 14. We will blow and water the track following this race. We got Aaron with an 18.57, Tony 22.88, Lance on a 29.81. Aaron in an all-white car coming out of turn number 2, down to back straight he goes into turn 3, center exiting 4. You got Tony's on a 21.48 and Lance on a 29.81. You got Lance coming out of turn number 2, down to back straightaway into turn 3, center exiting 4 to number 34 car with 58 seconds remaining. You got Tony coming to turn number 1, center exiting 2, down to back straightaway he goes. Tony's on a 21.48 with 45 seconds remaining. Aaron, 17.98, he's in the 17 club. Lance on a 20.60, and Tony on a 21.48 with 38 seconds remaining in this race. We will blow in one on the track following this race. We are in race number 11. Race number 12, we'll start the street stocks. With 25 seconds remaining, Aaron 17.98, Tony 19.82, Lance 19.12. Lance on the back straightaway. He's at number 34. Coming out of turn number 4. Right behind him is Aaron. He's in the 17 club. Only 3 cars made it in there. And you got Tony on a 19.82 running good. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. Aaron's done. Lance is done. And Tony's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed. Brian Moore, Jesse West, Brandon
Track might be a
Best,
little slick, guys.
Austin Lyon, Marty Justice, Jaden Boyle,
Everybody's checked in. Jesse is a slick. All right, you got 1 minute to make any changes. 1 minute to make any changes. Thirty seconds. All right, get him up to speed. Loop is hot, we're racing. Street stock, race number 12 on the track, heat 1 of 3 taking place. Everybody's trying to get that top 3 consecutive. With 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining in this race, you got Jesse at 19.71, Brandon 21.57, Austin 22.18, Jaden. Marty 22.39, Austin 22.18, Brian 22.57, Jaden 34.17. With 1 minute remaining, Jesse 18.82, Brandon 20.92, Austin 22.18, Brian 22.57, Marty 22.39. Jaden's off the track. 45 seconds remaining. Jesse 18.82, down the front straightaway goes into turn 1, center exiting 2, down the back straightaway goes the number 14 car. Brandon's running a 20.92. Brandon's that green and black number 23 car. Oh, spins the middle of 3 and 4. As he got into the back of Marty, who's in the number 52 car on the exit of 4. Marty's on a 22.39. Jesse still 18.82. Brian Moore 22.57. Austin 21.07. Race till I call out your name. Continue to race. Brandon's done. Austin's done. Jesse's done. Marty's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Jesse takes out the 18.82, Brandon 20.79, Marty 21.82, Austin 21.07.
Up next, race number 13. Open street stock. Heat 2 of 3.
Nothing. Nothing. Track is open.
David Johnson. Eric Baxter. Jimmy Beal. Kelly Stewart. Jeff DeHaven.
Street stock, heat 2 of 3 on the track right now. Race number 13. "30 seconds to make any changes." Noah, you're in this race. Noah, you're in this race. 15 seconds. You want to make a change? Maybe time for a spring. Keep up the speed. Loop is hot. 2 minutes. You're on your own clock. Here we go. Race number 13. Street stock heat 2 of 3 on the track right now. We got Jimmy, Kelly, Noah, Eric, David, and Jeff. On the track trying to get down that top 3 consecutive. With 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race.
Noah Richardson.
You got David in a 20.04, Jimmy 20.80, Jeff 22.55, Kelly 25.16, Eric 27.84. Turn two, go high, turn 2, go high. And clear it is. With 58 seconds remaining, David 20.04, Jimmy 20.80, Kelly 21.91, Jeff 22.55, Eric 24.63. No, your transponder is not working. It worked once to get you checked in, and 30 seconds remaining. David 20.04, Jimmy 20.80, Kelly 21.58, Jeff 22.55, Eric 23.97. 15 seconds remaining. David 20.04. Race until I call out your name. Jimmy's done. Kelly's done. David's done. Jeff is done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
David 20.04, Jimmy 20.70, Kelly 21.09, Jeff 22.29, Eric 23.36. Please power down, put the cars away, come back out, and marshal race number 14.
Up next, race number 14. Open street stock. Heat 3 of 3. Eddie Gaines. Lucas Fisher. Jason Van Heis.
Nothing.
Randy Burmester. Josh Thiemann. Chris Miller.
Everybody's checked in. Hey, Shane. Make sure you come up a little bit more because those feathers are a little bit off. They're about a foot off. No, nothing. Nothing. You got about 15 seconds to make a spring change or something. Spring change. All right, get him up to speed. You're on your own clock. Oh, we got some fast guys in this class right here, this heat. One minute, 30 seconds remaining in this race. You got Eddie in a 20.18. Correction now, 19.86. Randy, 20.48. Jason, 20.55. Josh, 21.31. Lucas, 21.95. Chris, 23.21. With 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. Eddie, 19.51. Randy, 20.48. Jason, 20.53. Josh, 21.31. Lucas, 21.91. Chris, 23.21. With 55 seconds remaining in this race. Heat 3 of 3 for open street stock. We're going to go right into Midwest Mod. Race number 15 coming up next. Jeff, David, Clifton, Tom, Travis, and last name Lewis. 35 seconds remaining. Eddie, 19.36. Jason, 20.16. Randy, 20.40. Josh, 21.31. Back front stretch. All clear. Josh, 21.31. Lucas, 21.12. Chris, 23.21. 15 seconds remaining. Midwest Mod, race number 15. Up next. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. Josh is done. Chris is done. Jason's done. Eddie's done. Lucas is done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Eddie, 19.01. Jason, 20.16. Josh, 21.31. Randy, 20.47. Lucas, 21.12. And Chris, 23.21. Please power down, put those cars away, and come back out and marshal right away. Street Stock Racers, the marshal, race number 15.
Up next, race number 15. Midwest Modified. Heat 1 of 5.
Marshals. Track is open.
Travis Chance. Jeff Gawith. David Johnson.
Are you Jamari Lewis racing? Am I saying it right? Jamar, Jomari. That's racing? Okay, thank you.
Jomari Lewis.
All right, park him on the front stretch, please. Park him on the front stretch. Park him on the front stretch, please. Front stretch is in front of you guys. Park him on the front stretch. Okay, I need Clifton. Is Clifton up there? Clifton Williams? No, Clifton Williams. All right, Tom. I need you to go across our finish line, Tom. He broke. Okay. There's no Clifton then, right? Clifton Williams. 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I got Jeff up there. I got David Johnson up there. I got Travis Chance and Jamari. I'm saying it wrong. I apologize, bud. Joe. Who's the other person I got up there then? I should have Jeff, David, Travis, Joe, Jamara. Sorry, I'm screwing that up. No Clifton and Tom Broke. That's all that's in this race. So I should have 4 cars. Okay? Jeff, David, Travis, Joe. Roll them out. Loop is hot. One minute and 30 seconds in this race. You got Jeff on an 18.43. Jamari on a 19.13 now. David on a 20.42. Travis on a 25.04. With 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. Jeff 18.43. Jamari 18.47. David 20.36. Travis 25.04. .50 seconds remaining. Jeff, 18.43. Jamari, 18.47. David, 20.30. Travis, 25.04. Hey, Jojo, you can come over and hit me and tell me how to pronounce your name. 30 seconds remaining. 18.43. Joe, 18.47. David, 19.85. Travis, 21.58. 15 seconds remaining. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. Joe's done. David is done. Travis is done. Jeff's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Jeff, 18.43. Joe, 18.47. David, 19.85. Travis, 21.58. Please put those cars down and come back and marshal the next race.
Up next, race number 16. Midwest Modified. Heat 2 of 5.
Chris, Doug, Paul, Phil, Rick, and Ryan in this race. Race number 17, Justin Atkinson, Justin Draymar, Michael Shane, Brendan, and Dustin. Race number 16, track is open.
Paul Thones, Doug Gott, Phil Huey, Chris Gawith, Ryan Thadens. Rick Putnam.
$45 seconds to make any changes. 45 seconds. 30 seconds. Fifteen. All right, get him up to speed. We're racing. Race number 16, Midwest Mod, Heat 2 of 5 on the track right now. Race number 17 coming up next, Midwest Mod. Justin Atkinson, Justin Draymire, Michael, Shane, Brendan, and Dustin. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. You got Doug on a 17.66, Paul on an 18.24, Chris 18.89, Phil 19.58, Rick on a 20.30. You got Ryan on a 19.11 with 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Doug 17.66, Paul 18.24, Ryan 19.11, Phil 18.63. Rick, 19.2 now. Chris, 18.89. With 55 seconds remaining in this race. Out front, you got Doug as he comes out of turn 2, down the back straightaway into turn 3, center. Exiting forward down the front straightaway is Doug. He's on a 17.51 now. Paul, 18.24. Phil, 18.63. Ryan, 18.87. Chris is on an 18.89 with 34 seconds remaining. Ryan's on an 18.87. However, Doug's still on a 17.51. Paul, 17.94. Rick, 19.20 now. Chris, 18.89. Phil, 18.63. Ryan, 18.87 with 15 seconds remaining. Turn 2 clear. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. Paul is done. Chris is done. Phil's done. Rick's done. Doug is done. And everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Doug with a 17.51. Paul, 17.94. Rick, 19.20. Phil, 18.63. Chris, 18.89. And Ryan with an 18.87. Please power down those cars, come back out, and Marshall.
Up next, race number 17. Midwest Modified. Heat 3 of 5.
Track is open.
Dustin Mallicote. Justin Atkinson. Shane Klaus. Michael Winder. Justin Dreemeyer. Brendan Hedgney.
.45 seconds. 25 seconds. Fifteen. Keep him going. We're going to start the loop. We're racing. You're on your own clock. 2 minutes. Here in race number 17, heat 3 of 5, Midwest Modified. We'll see who wants to get into the 17 club. Race number 18 coming up next. Lynn, Jared, Adam, Lane, JR, and Rod. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. You got Brendan at an 18.22, Michael 19.68, Justin 18.88, Justin Draymar 18.34, Justin Atkinson 19.75, Dustin 3 and 4. Watch your 3 and 4. Clear. Dustin on a 18.55. Shane on a 19.00. Brendan now down to 17.98. Justin Draymar 18.24. Justin Atkinson 19.31. Shane 19.00. Dustin 18.55. Michael 19.68 with 50 seconds remaining. Turn two, go high. Go on the exit, go high and clear. With 38 seconds, Justin Atkinson, 18.78. Brendan, 17.98. Justin Draymar, 17.78. Dustin, 18.09. Michael, 18.83. Shane, 19.00 with 20 seconds remaining. Justin Draymar down to a 17.78. Brendan, 17.98. Dustin, 18.09 with 8 seconds remaining. Race until I call out your name. Shane is done. Justin's done. Dustin's done. Michael's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Brendan, 17.98. Justin Atkinson, 18.79. Michael, 18.39. Justin Draymar, 17.78. Shane, 19.00. Dustin, 18.09. Please put the cars down, come back out, and marshal.
Up next, race number 18. Midwest Modified. Heat 4 of 5.
Heat 4 of 5 here in Midwest Mod. Track is open.
Rod Rippey.
We have 1 minute
Adam
to make
Kell.
1 minute to make any changes.
J.R. McCreary. Lynn Curl. Lane Keithley. Jared Howard.
40 seconds. Thirty seconds. $15. And that is time. Get him up to speed. Loop is hot. We're racing. Race number 18, heat 4 of 5. After race number 19, we will blow in water before late model. We will blow in water before late model. After race number 19, we will blow in water. One minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. You got Jared on a 17.90, Rod on a 17.71, Lynn on a 18.24, Adam 18.71, JR 18.96, Lane on a 21.25. 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. You got Jared come out of turn number 4, down in front straightaway to turn 1, the center exiting 2. Jared at number 25, green and white. He's on a 17.89. Lynn's on an 18.24. Rod is on a 17.71. Adam 18.28. JR 18.34. Lane on a 20.58. With 35 seconds remaining in this race. Jared's still up front. He's on a 17.89. Correction. Rod is on a 17.71. Jared on a 17.89. JR is on a 17.98. Race until I call out your name. Adam's done. Lynn's done. JR is done. Jared's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
You have Jared on a 17.89. You got Rod on a 17.71. JR to 17.98. Lynn 18.24. Adam 18.28. And Lane on a 20.58. Please put those cars down and come out and marshal quickly.
Up next, race number 19. Midwest Modified. Heat 5 of 5.
Track is open. We will blow in water following this race right
Mike
here.
Murphy Jr.
Marshall,
Thomas
Marshall,
Jurek.
Marshals.
Jason Van Heis. Brad Dean. Bob Cross.
Going up. "40 seconds. I need another one in the middle, please. Another marshal in the middle. That is time. Get him up to speed. Loop is hot. We're racing. Midwest Mod. Heat 5 of 5 on the track right now. Race number 19. Remember, we will blow in water following this race. Before we start late model, race number 20 late model. We got Bob Cross, JR, Thomas, Brendan, Phil, and JoJo in race number 20. Coming up following this race once we blow in water. Bob, JR, Thomas, Brendan, Phil, and JoJo for a late model. Race number 20. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining. In this race, you got Brad with an 18.31, Jason 20.45, Thomas 22.83, Mike Murphy at a 17.51, Bob at a 22.02, with 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Bob now down to a 20.19, Brad 17.74, Mike Murphy 17.51, Thomas 19 flat, Jason 19.33, Bob at a 20.19. With 44 seconds remaining in this race. Brad 17.74, Mike Murphy Jr. 17.51, Bob 18.60, Thomas 18.76, Jason 19.33. 15 seconds. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. Bob is done. Jason's done. Brad is done. Mike is done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Brad with a 17.48, Mike Murphy 17.51, and Bob with an 18.60, your top three. All right, any of my marshals from that last race, please. Marshals from that Midwest mod. You should be waiting on me. Marshals from that Midwest mod, race number 19. Brad, Jason, Thomas, Mike, Bob. Oh, hi, Bob. Got it back to back. You got Thomas. Matt's got Bob. Brad, I saw. There's Brad. Jason and Mike Murphy. Right, that's you, Mike. I get two of you in the middle. I need someone else in the middle. Thank you, Mike. Track is open.
Brendan Hedgney, Bob Cross, Thomas Turak, Phil Huey, Jojo Lewis, J.R. McCreary,
Race number 20 on the track right now. Heat 1 of 7 in late model. 7 heats. "40 seconds to make any changes. 40 seconds. 40 seconds to make any changes. I should have Bob, JR, Thomas, Brendan, Phil, and JoJo in this race. And Charlie. You got 10 seconds. All right, keep him going. Your clock starts when you cross that line. Race number 20, late model heat 107 on the track right now for the seeding round. Race number 21 coming up next. Dustin, Mike, Jason, Jace, and Ryan coming up next. One minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. You got Thomas on a 17.61. Brendan, 17.56. JR, 18.09. Phil, 17.92. JoJo, 18.57. Bob on a 21.05. Backstretch, backstretch, backstretch. With 1 minute remaining. JR, 18.09. Phil, 17.92. Brendan, 17.43. Phil, 17.92. Thomas, 17.61. Bob, 21.05. 48 seconds remaining. JR, 18.09. Phil, 17.92. Brendan, 17.10. JoJo, 17.92. Thomas, 17.61. Turn one, turn one, turn 1 and 2. Clear. 28 seconds remaining. Brendan still holding a 17.10. $14 seconds. Turns 3 and 4. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. JR's done. JoJo's done. Bob is done. Phil is done. Brendan's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Brendan with a 17.10. Thomas, 17.61. And JoJo with a 17.924, with Phil with a 17.925. Please park those cars. Come out and marshal, please.
Up next, race number 21.
Track is open.
Late model. Heat 2 of 7.
Dustin, Mike, Jason, Jace, and Ryan in this race.
Jason Jackson. Dustin Mallicote. Mike Dibb.
1 minute clock has started. 1 minute clock has started.
Ryan Thadens.
Dustin, Mike, Jason, Jace, and Ryan. Jace Booney, I don't think is here. 30 seconds to make any adjustments. 30 seconds. $15.
My Midwest mod. I need to change the transponder, I think.
Okay.
Is that all right?
Oh, yeah.
I'll let you know before we go out.
Yeah. That is time. Get him up to speed. Loop is hot. Race number 21, short or late model, heat 2 of 7 on the track. Race number 22 coming up next. I should see Clifton, Doug, Coel, Justin, Rick, and Eric. And race number 22, Clifton, Doug, Coel, Justin, Rick, and Eric here in race number 22 coming up next. You should be at the driver's stand. One minute, 22 seconds remaining. You got Dustin on a 17.40. Mike on a 17.21. Jason, 18.51. Ryan on an 18.66 with 1 minute and 7 seconds remaining. Mike, 17.08. Dustin, 17.17. Jason, 17.88. Ryan, 18.66 with 53 seconds remaining. Race number 22, you are up next. Dustin, 17.05. Mike, 17.08. Jason, 17.88. Ryan, 18.18. "25 seconds remaining in this race. Dustin, 17.05. Jason, 17.88. Mike, 17.08. Ryan, 18.18. Race until I call out your name. Jason's done. Ryan's done. Dustin's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Dustin with a 17.05. Mike with a 17.08. Jason 17.81. Ryan 18.18. Please power down. Come out and marshal the next race, please.
Up next, race number 22. Late model. Heat 3 of 7.
Track is open. Marshals.
Eric Ganame. Rick Putnam. Cole Dalbert. Doug Gott.
One minute clock has started. 1 minute clock has started to make any adjustments. Only 4 of you will be making the call. "30 seconds. "20 seconds. That is time. Get him up to speed. Loop is hot. We're racing. Race number 22, late model, heat 3 of 7 on the track right now. Remember, tomorrow morning, doors open at 6:30. Practice 7 to 8 if you need it. It will not be by class. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. Eric, 17.31. Doug, 17.53. Coel, 18.22. Rick, 18.64. Coel's now 17.96. Had a really fast lap there. Got himself some time there in the top 3. Eric, 17.31. Doug, 17.53. Coel, 17.96. Rick, 18.64. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute remaining. Race 23, you are up next. John, Alex, Tyler, Rod, Wolfman, and Ryan, you are up next. 45 seconds remaining. Eric still at a 17.31. Doug, 17.53. Coel, 17.81. Rick, 18.64. 30 seconds remaining. Eric 17.31. Doug 17.53. Coel 18.81. Cole. Rick 18.45. Race until I call out your name. Cole's done. Rick's done. Eric's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Eric 17.31. Doug 17.43. Coel 17.81. Rick 18.45. Please power those cars down, come back out, and marshal.
Up next, race number 23. Late model. Heat 4 of 7.
Track is open.
Robin Mulvaney, Alex Fanning, Tyler Burmester, Ryan Trask.
One minute clock has started. Marshals, let's go, marshals.
John Baxter, Rod Rippey,
45 seconds to make any changes. 45 seconds. Thirty seconds. You have 4 marshals. Ten seconds. That is time. Let's get him up to speed. Loop is hot. Race number 23, late model, heat 4 of 7 on the track right now. Got to be in that 17 club. Race number 24, you are up next. Justin, Tony, Jared, Mike, Dustin, and Paul. Race number 24. 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining in this race. 17.43 for Alex. Wolfman, 17.56. Rod, 17.51. Ryan, 18.57. Tyler, 17.77. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Alex on a 17.23. Rod on a 17.51. Wolfman, 17.53. Tyler 17.77, and Ryan on an 18.48. John on an 18.15. 1 and 2 go low. 1 and 2 all clear. 45 seconds remaining. Alex on a 17.23. 3 and 4. 3 and 4 go low. 3 and 4 go low. Clear. 30 seconds. Alex going to turn 1, center exiting 2. Down the back straight into 3, center exiting 4 right now on a 17.32. Alex, correction, yes, Alex on a 17.23. Rod, 17.32. Wolfman at 17.53. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. Wolfman's done. John is done. Alex, Rod, everybody's done.
The race is
That was
completed.
a tight one right there, folks. Alex, 17.23. Rod, 17.32. Wolfman, 17.53. Tyler, 17.77. John said 18.15, and Ryan, 18.48. Please power down, come back out, and Marshall, please.
Up next, race number 24. Late model. Heat 5 of 7.
Track is open. Let's go, Marshals.
Mike Murphy Jr. Jared Howard. Paul Thones. Dustin Ellers. Tony Rogers. Justin Atkinson.
1 minute. 1 minute to make any changes. Thirty seconds. 30 seconds. Race number 24 to track, late model, heat 5 of 7. Ten seconds. Keep going. We're racing. Lube is hot. Got to be in that 17 club. Minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. You got Jared on a 17.07. Mike Murphy, 17.53. Dustin, 18.0. Justin Atkinson, 17.75. Tony, 19.54. Paul, 18.38. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining in this race. Jared's on a 17.07. Justin Atkinson, 17.38. Mike Murphy, 17.53. Dustin Elders, 17.57. Paul, 18.25. Tony, 19.54. 30 seconds remaining. Jared Sills, 17.07. Justin Atkinson, 17.38. Fifteen seconds. Dustin, 17.54. Mike, 17.22. Race until I call out your name. Justin's done, Mike's done, Jared's done, Dustin's done, Tony's done, everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Jared, 17.07. Mike, 17.22. Dustin, 17.54. Justin, 17.38. Tony, 18.71. Paul, 18.25. Please power down and come back out and
Up
marshal.
next, race number 25. Late model. Heat 6 of 7.
Track is open. Go, Marshals.
Brad Dean, Lucas Fisher, Kevin Scheller, Jason Van Heis, Aaron Hargis, Tom Thones.
One minute to make any changes, 1 minute. Twenty-five seconds. Ten seconds. Get him up to speed. We're racing. Race number 25, late model, heat 6 of 7 on the track right now. Race number 26 coming up, David, Charlie, Greg, Blake, Justin, and David for a late model coming up. We will blow in water after short course B mod. We will blow in water after race number 30. 1 minute, 25 seconds remaining. Brad, 17.11. Jason, 17.73. Tom, 18.15. Lucas, 18.31. Aaron, 19.03. With 1 minute, 5 seconds remaining, Brad's on a 17.11. Jason, 17.73. Aaron, 18.98. Lucas, 18.01. Tom, 18.15. With 50 seconds remaining. $40 seconds remaining. Brad, 17.11. Jason, 17.73. Lucas, 18.01. Tom, 18.15. Aaron, 18.98. 23 seconds remaining. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. Aaron's done. Jason's done. Brad's done. Lucas done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Brad, 17.11. Jason, 17.73. Lucas, 17.94. Tom, 18.15. Aaron, 18.98. Marshals.
Up next, race number 26. Late model. Heat 7 of 7.
All right, the doors to the foyers are locked up, so if you need to go to the trains, you need to go through the doors by the stairs, by the back wall, or to the concession stand. The doors going out to the foyer are locked up. Track is open.
David Johnson, Greg Burns,
Race 26,
Blake Searle.
late model, heat 7
David
of 7.
Burlingame.
1 minute clock has
Charlie
started.
McDowell. Justin Dreemeyer.
Everybody's checked in. 45 seconds remaining to make any changes. 45 seconds. Turn 3, turn 2, turn 2, turn 2, all clear. 30 seconds. That is time. Get him up to speed. And the loop is hot. One minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. You got Blake on an 18.62, Justin 19.13, David Johnson 19.76, David Burlingame 20.42, Charlie at a 20.7, now 18.37. 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Blake 17.79, Justin 17.94, Charlie 18.24, David 18.40, Greg 21.83, David Johnson 19.76, turn 2, all clear. David Johnson 19.76, 45 seconds. Blake 17.56, Justin 17.94, David Burlingame 18.40, turn 2. Charlie, 18.24. Greg, 21.82. David Johnson, 19.76, 20 seconds. Blake still at a 17.41. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. David's done. Blake is done. David Johnson, Greg Burns is done. Charlie's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Blake with a 17.41. Justin, 17.88. Charlie, 18.24. David Burlingame, 18.40. David Johnson, 19.76. Greg, 21.82. Marshall, please. Marshals.
Up next, race number 27. SCB Mod. Heat 1 of 4.
Short course B Mod, heat 1 of 4. Race number 27. Track is open. You have 1 minute to make any changes. 1 minute to make any
Graves.
changes.
Tony Keithley.
Let's go Marshall, Marshals. I need another Marshall in the middle, please.
Jason Van Heis. Sam Lyon.
Thank you, David. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to make any changes. 10 seconds. Get him up to speed. Loop's going hot. Loop is hot, you're on your own clock. Here we go, short course B-Mod, heat 1 of 4. Remember, we will water after short course B-Mod, water and blow after race number 30. And 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. You got Cole at a 19.27. Tony, 23.45. Nolan, 23.43. Now 23.07. Sam, 27.09. Jason, you are not transponding. Jason, you are not transponding. 1 minute remaining in this race. Cole, 18.99. Tony, 20.66. Nolan, 23.07. Sam, 22.72. You scored there, Jason, but your transponder power is only 109. Didn't score that one. 30 seconds remaining. Cole, 18.59. Tony, 20.66. Nolan, 22.13. Sam, 22.59. 24 seconds remaining. Cole, 18.59. Tony, 20.66. Nolan, 21.60. Sam, 22.59. Jason, 18.80. Race till I call out your name. Tony's done. Cole is done. Jason's done. Nolan's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Cole, 18.59. Jason, 18.80. Tony, 20.66. Nolan, 21.28. Sam, 22.59. Please power down. Come out and marshal the next race, please.
Up next, race number 28.
Track is open.
SCB Mod. Heat 2 of 4. Jamie Decker. Gary Porter. Matt Porter. Dalton Sapp. Dusty Crane.
Jeff, you're not transponding. There you are.
Jeff DeHaven.
One minute to make any changes. 1 minute. $45 seconds. 45 seconds to make any changes. 45 seconds. Race number 29, you are up next. Race 29, Marty, Lance, Chris, Michael, Weston, and Kelly. You are up next. 25 seconds to make any changes. 25 seconds. Ten seconds. Get him up to speed. Going hot. Loop is hot. Short course B-Mod, heat 2 of 4. The track right now, race number 28 coming at you. Race number 29, Marty, Lance, Chris, Michael, Weston, and Kelly. You are up next. You are up next. We will blow in water after race number 30. After race number 30, we will blow in water before we start crate late. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. You got Dusty on a 19.00, Jamie 20.02, Dalton 20.52, Gary 22.29, Jeff 23.80, and Matt at a 25.56. With 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Jamie 19.43, Dalton 20.39, Dusty 19.00, Gary 22.29, Jeff 23.80, and Matt at 23.67 with 50 seconds remaining. Turn one. Dead car. Dusty at a 19.00 still. Jamie 19.49. Jamie now 19.44. Dusty now at a 19 club, 19.00. I'm sorry, Dalton 20.39. Dusty 19.00. Dalton now 19.86. Jamie 19.44. 15 seconds. Race till I call out your name. Dead car number 7 right there. Dead car in the middle field. Continue to race. Continue to race. Dusty's done. Jeff's done. Jamie's done. Dalton's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Dusty with a 19.00. Jamie 19.44. Dalton 19.86. Jeff 22.08. Matt 23.67. Gary 22.29. Please power down. Come out and marshal, please.
Up next, race number 29. SCB Mod. Heat 3 of 4.
Track is open. 1 minute clock has started.
Marty Justice, Michael Adams, Chris Miller, Kelly Stewart, Weston Clevenger. Lance Clevenger.
.45 seconds. .30 seconds. .15 seconds to make any changes. Looks like everybody's good. Keep them rolling. Going hot. Short course B mod, heat 3 of 4 on the track right now. Race number 29, race number 30. David, Jordan, Austin, Brian, and Brandon. You are up next. You are up next. One minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. You got Kelly at a 20.67, Weston 21.04, Lance 22.30, Michael 24.83, Chris 27.07, Marty 28.59. Now Marty 23.34. with 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining. Weston's on a 20.21. Kelly 20.67. Michael 20.38. Chris now 19.19. Lance 22.30. Marty 23.05. Chris coming down the back straightaway into turn 1, center, exit 2. Oh, gets a little loose there in the backside. Chris still got a 19.19 with 30 seconds remaining. Kelly 20.38. Weston 20.21. Michael now 19 club. 19.70 for Michael with 15 seconds remaining. Kelly 20.38. Race till I call out your name. Continue to race. Kelly's done. Michael's done. Chris is done. Weston's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Chris with a 19.19. Michael 19.41. Weston 20.08. Kelly 20.29. Please power down, come back out, and Marshall, please.
Up next, race number 30. SCB Mod.
Track is open.
Heat 4 of 4.
Marshals.
Austin Lyon. David Moore. Brandon Best. Jordan Sowards.
1 minute started. 1 minute has started. Missing a car. Brian Moore. 40 seconds to make any changes. 40 seconds. $30 seconds. $15.
Brian Moore.
Keep up the speed. Going hot. Short course B-Mod, heat 4 of 4, race number 30 in the track. We're going to blow in waterfowl in this race right here. We will blow in waterfowl in this race right here. Last heat race for short course B-Mod. Crate Lake coming up next. Got 5 heats of Crate Lake, race number 31. Jamie, Mark, Austin, Lane, and Eric in race number 31. We will blow in waterfowl in this race. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining. Brandon in a 20.92. David 21.05. Austin 20.44. Jordan 24.10. With 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Austin 19.99. David 20.81. Brandon 20.92. Jordan 24.10. With 55 seconds remaining in this race. Austin 19.99. David 20.31. Now Brandon 20.03. David 20.81. Jordan 23.47. 35 seconds remaining. We will blow in waterfowl in this race. We will blow in waterfowl in this race. However, Crate Lake, race number 31. Jamie, Mark, Austin, Lane, and Eric making your way to the driver's stand. 15 seconds remaining. Austin, 19.89. Brandon, 19.57. David, 20.81. Jordan, 23.47. Race till I call out your name. Continue to race. Got some, oh man, some last minute. David's done, Austin's done, Brandon's done, everybody's done, but got fast at the end of the race right there.
The race is completed.
Brandon 19.57, Austin 19.60. David 20.81.
Up
All right, marshals. Crate Lake, track is open. Track is open. Crate Lakes. Might be a little slick. Take it easy. See what we got.
Jamie Decker. Lane Keithley.
Oh yeah, we slid up there.
Austin
Didn't
Lyon. Eric
we?
Baxter.
Little slick, guys.
Mark Smith.
Work it in. What do you think, Jamie? Was good, Jamie? A little bit more? Little slick? 1 minute. 1 minute clock has started. To make any changes. 1 minute. $40 seconds to make any changes. 40 seconds. $20 seconds. Everybody looks good. Keep rolling them. Get him up to speed. Going hot. Crate Late, heat 1 of 5. Race number 31 here in the seating round taking place. Race number 32. Randy, Dusty, Phillip, Jace, and Beard, you are up next. You are up next in race number 32. You should be at the driver's stand. One minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. You got Mark with an 18.74, Austin 19.01, Jamie 20.56, Eric 22.98, Lane 22.24, with 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. With 1 minute remaining, Mark 18.57, Austin 18.91, Jamie 20.38, Eric 22.94, Lane 21.03. With 45 seconds remaining in this race. Backstretch. Clear. 30 seconds. Mark Gillette at 18.49. Austin 18.91. Jamie 19.56. Eric 22.42. Lane now 19.93. 10 seconds. Race until I call out your name. Eric's done, Mark is done, Jamie's done, Austin's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Mark with an 18.49, Austin 18.91, Jamie 19.56, Lane 19.93, Eric 22.42. Please put those cars down, power down,
Up
come
next,
back out at Marshall.
race number 32.
Track is open.
Crate Late. Heat 2 of 5.
Track is open. Let's go. You started the 1 minute clock. Early bird.
Beard Robertson. Philip Armstrong. Randy Burmester. Jace Boney.
Randy, Dusty, Phillip, Jace, and Beard.
Dusty Crane.
30 seconds. Fifteen seconds. Keep them rolling. We're going hot. Crate Late, heat 2 of 5 on the track. Race number 32 taking place. Race number 33 coming up next. Justin, Jade, and Michael, Ricky, Travis, and Jack, you are up next in race number 33. One minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. Jace, 18.71. Beard, 18.99. Phillip, 19.39. Randy, 20.14. Dusty, 20.99. 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining in this race. Jace out there with an 18.71. Jace there coming out turn number 4 down the front straightaway into turn 1. He's in that orange. Oh, he gets loose there to center 1 and 2. That number 0 car right there. Sorry, Jace is right there. Come out of turn 2, down the back straight, number 77. Brian Bowers looking paint scheme right there. Then 1, center exit 2, down the back straight away. And that 77 is Jace. He's on an 18.71. Randy, 19.74. Beard, 18.99. Phillip, 19.39. Dusty, 20.65. 10 seconds remaining. Jace on an 18.71. Randy at a 19.70. Phillip, 19.39. Continue to race till I call out your name. Jace is done. Dusty's done. Beard is done. Randy's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Jace with a 18.71. Beard, 18.99. Philip, 19.39. Randy, 19.61. Dusty, 20.65. Please, Marshall, put those cars down.
Up
And
next,
Marshall.
race number 33. Crate late. Heat 3 of 5.
Track is open. Marshall, let's go.
Jaden Boyle. Travis Greason. Ricky Parks.
1 minute clock has started. Crate late, heat 3 of 5
Michael
for
Adams.
crate lates. Justin, Jaden, Michael, Ricky, Travis, and
Jack Clevenger.
40 seconds remaining. Thirty seconds to make any changes. 30 seconds. Get him up to speed. Going hot on Michael. Michael's on turn number 1 right now. Loop is hot. Crate late, heat 3 of 5 taking place. One minute and 30 seconds left in this race. We got Ricky at 19.96, Michael 20.57, Jack 20.85, Travis 21.48, Jaden 25.67 with 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Ricky out there with a 19.86. Race number 34. Crate late, heat 4 of 5. Kelly, Brian, Dalton, Lillian, David, and Michael. Coming up next, you got Ricky at a 19.86. Michael on a 20.5. 7. Travis 20.54. Jack 20.54. 20.85, I'm sorry for Jack. 30 seconds remaining. So I got Ricky at 19.86. Jack at a 20.28. Michael 20.57. Jaden 20.26. Travis 20.5. 10 seconds remaining. Race till I call out your name. Michael's done. Jack is done. Travis is done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Jack 19.73. Travis 19.71. Ricky 19.86. Jaden 20.26. Michael 20.57. Close racing right there. Let's get those cars powered down, packed away, come back out,
Up
and
next,
Marshall.
race number 34.
Track is open.
Crate late. Heat 4 of 5.
Marshall's.
Dalton Seth.
1 minute clock has started.
Brian Moore. Lillian Ganame. Michael Fleming.
Let's go, Marshalls. 45 seconds to make any changes. 45 seconds.
Kelly Stewart.
David Moore. 30 seconds. Crate late, heat 4 of 5 on the track right now, race number 34. Got 10 seconds to make any changes.
David Moore.
Get him up to speed. Loop is hot. We're racing. Race number 34 taking place crate late. Heat 4 of 5 on the track. Race number 35 coming up next, crate late. Jeff, Dustin, Steve, Corey, and Jason, you should be at the driver's stand. Race number 35, you should be at the driver's stand. We will be going right into sprint racing, number 36, going right into it from crate late. Race 35 on the track, 1 minute and 25 seconds remaining. You got Dalton with a 19.48. Lillian with a 20.06. David Moore, 20.77. Michael Fleming, 19.29. David Moore, 20.77. Kelly, 21.03 with 1 minute remaining. Michael, 19.29. Dalton, 19.48. Michael Fleming, 18.99 now. Lillian, 19.81. David, 21.03. Kelly, 20.84. With 44 seconds remaining. Michael in that 18 club, 18.95. Dalton, 19.48. Lillian, 19.81. David, 20.57. Kelly, 20.65. And Brian, 21.03 with 18 seconds remaining. Ten seconds. Michael still 18.95. Race till I call out your name. Continue to race. Dalton's done. Lily's done. Kelly's done. Brian's done. David's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Michael with an 18.95. Dalton 19.48. Lily at 19.81. Kelly, correction, Kelly 20.55. David 20.57. Brian 21.03. Please power down, come out and
Up
marshal
next,
quickly.
Race number 35.
35, track is open.
Crate late. Heat 5 of 5. Steve Joy.
1 minute clock
Corey
has started.
Horn.
1 minute
Jeff
clock
Green.
has started.
Jason Van Heis.
$45 seconds to make any changes. 45 seconds. $30 seconds. $20 seconds. Looks like we're ready to go. Keep them going. Going hot. Race number 35, crate late, heat 3 of 5. Race number 36, sprints. Jaden, Bob, David, Eric, Dan, and JoJo. You are up next. Race number 36. Jaden, Bob, David, Eric, Dan, and JoJo. You are up next. That's David Burlingame, Eric, Bob Cross, Jaden, Dan, and JoJo. 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining in this race. You got Jason on an 18.61. Jeff, however, is on an 18.29. Corey, 19.96. Steve, 21.14. With 1 minute and 10 seconds remaining. Jeff's on an 18.29. Jason, 18.53. We got Jeff right there coming out of turn number 4, down in front straightaway to turn 1, center exiting 2. He's on an 18.03 on a rail. Jason is on an 18.53. Corey's on a 19.96. Steve, 21.14 with 30 seconds remaining. As Jeff comes out in front straightaway to turn 1, center exit 2. He's in that white, brown number 04. 15 seconds remaining. Jeff's 18.03. Jason, 18.35. Jason coming out of turn number 4, down in front straightaway to turn number 1. 18.35. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. Continue to race. Jeff is done. Steve is done. Jason, Corey, everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Jeff with an 18.03, Jason 18.2, Corey 19.96, Steve 20.69. Please power down and come back out and marshal the sprint race.
Up next, race number 36.
Track is open.
410 sprint.
Race number
Heat 1 of
36,
9.
sprints, heat 1 of 9. That's you, Uncle Bob, ain't it?
Eric Ganame, Bob Cross, Jaden Boyle, David Burlingame, Dan Dalbert.
1 minute clock has started.
Jojo Lewis,
45 seconds of making the changes, 45 seconds. I should have 6 cars out here. "15 seconds. All right, get him up to speed. Going hot. .410 sprint, race number 36, heat 1 of 9 on the track right now. We got 6 cars. We got Jaden, Bob, Eric, Dan, JoJo, and David. 410 sprints. One minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. You got Eric on a 17.59. JoJo 17.88. Jaden 18.74. Bob 18.35. David 21.21. Dan now at 19.66. Dan now at 19.62. 1 minute remaining. Eric 17.57. JoJo at 17.60. Turn 2, turn 2, turn 2. JoJo now 17.60. Eric 17.57. David 18.06. Dan 19.29. Bob 18.35. Jojo now 17.55. Eric is 17.57. 20 seconds remaining. David 18.06. Bob 18.35. Dan 19.29. Race till I call out your name. Continue to race. Eric is done. JoJo's done. Jade is done. David's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
JoJo 17.45. Eric 17.57. David 18.06. Jaden 18.48. Bob 18.35. Dan 19.29. Please power down, come back. And
Up
Marshall,
next, race
track
number
is
37.
open. Race number 37,
410
track
sprint.
is open.
Heat 2 of 9.
1 minute clock has started.
Lynn
Marshall,
Curl.
Marshalls, let's go.
Justin Dreemeyer. Jared Howard. Corey Horde. Charlie McDowell.
Thirty seconds. Steve Joy in this race. All right, get him up to speed. Going hot. .410 sprint, heat 2 of 9 on the track. Turn 4, all clear. Turn one, clear. One minute, 20 seconds remaining in this race. Justin on a 17.10. Lynn, 18.80. Charlie, 18.19. Jared, 18.31. Corey, 20.33. Steve, 23.31. 1 minute remaining. Justin, 17.10 as he comes into turn 1, center exiting 2. Down the back straightaway he goes into turn number 3. Lynn on a 17.80. Charlie on an 18.22. But Justin's on a 17.10. Jared's on a 17.46. Jared out of turn 4 into turn 1 now, center, exit, down the back straightaway he goes. 17.46. Justin's on a 17.10. Lynn's on a 17.80. Charlie 18.22. Corey 19.96. Steve 20.01. Backstretch, all clear. Backstretch, car over the wall. Car over the wall and under me. Race until I call out your name. Take your time, David. Lynn's done. Corey's done. Jared is done. Steve's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Justin 17.10. Jared 17.46. Lynn 17.80. Charlie 18.22. Corey 19.96. Steve 20.01. Please power down, come back out, and marshal, please. Race
Up
number
next,
38. Track
race
is open.
Number 38. 410 sprint.
1 minute clock has
Heat
started.
9.
Marshall,
Brad
let's go.
Dean. Dustin Mallicote. Mike Murphy Jr. Tom Thones. Ryan Trask. Joe Marie Lewis.
"45 seconds. 45 seconds. "30 seconds. Make any changes. All right, looks like everybody's ready to go. Keep them going. Loop's going hot. We're racing. Race number 38 in the track. 410 sprint, heat 3 of 9. Race number 39, he should be at the driver's stand. Race number 39. One minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. You got Brad on a 17.05. Mike, 17.38. Dustin, 17.94. Ryan, 18.36. Tom, 19.91. Now at 18.64. Jamar, 24.15. Mike now 16.95. First one in the 16 club. Brad, 17.05. Dustin, 17.83. Now 17.62. Ryan, 18.35. Tom, 18.02. With 40 seconds remaining. Mike on a 16.95. Mike come out of turn number 4, down the front straight into turn number 1, center, exiting 2, down the back straight. Mike goes, 3 and 4. 3 and 4, watch center and 3 and 4, car coming up, clear. 17 seconds remaining. Mike 16.95. Brad 17.05. Dustin 17.62. Tom 17.89. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. Continue. Tom is done. Dustin's done. Ryan's done. Brad, Mike is done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Mike, 16.95. Brad, 17.05. Dustin, 17.62. Tom, 17.89. Ryan, 18.35. Jamar, 22.02. Please power down. Come back out.
Up
And Marshall
next,
quickly.
race number
39.
39.
Track is open.
410 sprint. Heat 4 of 9. Blair Tish Schaefer. Eddie Gaines. Mike Dibb. Rod Rippey.
Marshall, let's go. 45 seconds remaining. Make any changes, 45 seconds. Thirty seconds. $15. Get him up to speed. Going hot. Heat 4 of 9, race number 39 here in the seeding round, 410 sprints. Race number 40 coming up next, Paul, Brandon, Doug, John, Daniel, and Wolfman. One minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. You got Blair at a 17.91. You got Rod on a 17.67. Mike on an 18.25. And Eddie on a 20.40. With 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. You got Rod out front on a 17.67. As he comes to the turn number 1 center, gets a little bit of the berm there. Using that blue and white car down the front straightaway he goes into turn 1. He's on a 17.67. Blair's on a 17.80. Mike 18.25. Eddie 20. Eddie now 19.01 with 40 seconds remaining. Rod 17.66. Into turn 3 he goes out of 4. Blair 17.80. Mike 18.25. Eddie 19.01. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Race until I call out your name. Rod's done. Blair's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Rod with a 17.37. Blair 17.80. Eddie 18.84. Mike with an 18.25. Please put those cars down, power down, come back out, and Marshall,
Up next,
please.
race number 40. 410 sprint.
Track
Heat
is
5
open.
of 9.
Track is open. Marshalls, let's go.
John Baxter. Daniel Fisher. Paul Thones. Brendan Hedgney. Doug Gott. Robin Mulvaney.
$45 seconds to make any changes. 45 seconds. Go, Marshalls. I need someone in the middle. Turn two. Turn 2. I need another Marshall in the middle, please. from the last race. Fifteen seconds. All right, get him up to speed. Loop's going hot. Race number 40 on the track right now. Heat 5 of 9. Oh. Got a tire already off the car. One minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. You got Doug on a 17.56. Now a 17.40. Brendan on an 18.49. John on an 18.55. Paul on a 20.06. Wolfman, you stop counting. Didn't count that one either. Counted that one. Didn't count that one. 38 seconds remaining. Doug on a 17.02. Brendan 17.23. John 17.98. Paul 18.84. Turn two. 17 seconds remaining. Doug 17.02. Brendan 17.23. John 17.86. Race till I call out your name. Paul's done. John's done. Doug is done. Wolfman's done. Brendan's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Doug with a 17.02. Oh, hold on a second. But Brendan 17.05. John 17.86. Your top three.
Up next, race number 41. 410 sprint. Heat 6 of 9.
Yep. It read it. I can't tell. I can't tell in this mode.
Moved it up a little higher off the chassis to see if it read a little better.
I
Cole
can't tell you how.
Dahlberg,
I can't tell
Dustin
you how
Ehlers,
powerful it was because I can't put you in
Jeremy
this
Posey,
race.
Brian Moore, Corey Heft.
Race 41. Everybody's checked in. 1 minute clock has started. "45 seconds. "30 seconds. "15. Get him up to speed. we're going hot. .410 sprints, heat 6 of 9 on the track. Race number 41. One minute, 30 seconds remaining. Cole to 17.50. Jeremy, 17.46. Corey, 17.61. Dustin, 18.16. Brian, 20.22. 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. You got Dustin at a 17.45. Now a 17.27. Jeremy is 17 point. Oh, now Jeremy's at his 17.46. Cole's at his 17.35. However, Dustin is at a 17.27. Corey 17.49. Jeremy 17.39 with 45 seconds remaining. Dustin 17.27. Corey 17.35. Jeremy 17.39. Dustin 17.27. 25 seconds. Dustin has 17.27. And then Corey 17.35. Coyle 70.356. Jeremy 70.396. Corey 70.350. Race until I call out your name. Continue to race. Jeremy's done. Dustin's done. Everybody's done. What a race that was right there.
The race is completed.
At the very end, Dustin breaks into the 16 club, 16.79. Then comes Corey, 17.350. Coel, 17.356. Jeremy, 17.396. Please put the cars down. Mark, come out, and Marshall. Very good racing, close
Up
racing
next,
right there.
race number 42.
Track is open.
410 sprint.
Track is open for
Heat
race
7
number
of 9.
42. Marshals, let's go.
Greg Burns.
1 minute
J.R.
clock has started.
Thomas
Tight
Kurek.
racing, race 41.
Michael Fleming.
Awesome race.
Phil
Turns
Healy.
3 and 4. Cars
Tyler
3 and 4 to
Burmester.
mark. There you go, clear. Three and four. 45 seconds to make any changes. 45 seconds to make any changes. $23 seconds. $10 seconds. All right, keep him going. Going hot. Loop is hot. Race number 42. Backstretch, backstretch, backstretch. Car inside the backstretch. Go low, go low. Go low in the backstretch. Clear. One minute, 25 seconds remaining. You got JR on an 18.09. Phil, 18.81. Tyler, 19.59. Greg, 18.69. Thomas, 20.02. Michael, 24.11. With 1 minute remaining. JR 17.65. Thomas 17.99. Phil 18.28. Greg 18.69. 45 seconds remaining. $30. JR 17.46. Thomas 17.67. Tyler 17.81. Phil 17.54. Greg 18.69. Michael 20.37. 13 seconds. Race until I call out your name. Michael's done, Greg is done, Phil's done, JR's done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
JR is 17.46. Thomas 17.67. Phil Fitch 17.54. Your top three.
Up next, race number 43. 410 sprint. Heat 8 of 9. Adam Cal. Jason Jackson. Jeff Green.
1 minute clock has
Justin
started.
Atkinson. Travis Chance.
Let's go,
Rick
Marshals.
Putnam.
Yes. Cheeseburger. Just onion, pickle, ketchup. Race number 43. $30 seconds. $15 seconds. Make any changes. And that is time. Let's get roll them out. Loop going hot. Race number 43, 410 sprint, heat 8 up 9 on the track right now. Got to get in that 16 club. One minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. Watch your turn four. Turn four, all clear. You got Jeff with a 17.27. Travis, 17.44. Adam, 19.10. Jason, 19.14. Justin, 21.13. Adam's now 18.48. But you got Travis at a 17.444. But Jeff, 17.27 with 1 minute remaining. $50 seconds remaining. Jeff, 17.27. Travis, 17.44. Justin, 18.26. Adam, 18.43. 30 seconds remaining. Travis, 17.05. Jeff, 17.27. Justin, 18.26. Adam, 18.37. Race until I call out your name. Travis, correction. Jeff's done. Jason's done. Adam's done. Travis is done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Travis with a 17.05. Jeff 17.27. Adam 17.99. Your top three.
Up next, race number 44.
Last and final race of the night. Race number 44,
sprint.
410 sprints.
Heat
Track
9
is
of
open.
9.
Let's go race 43.
Alex
Marshall
Fanning.
up. Marshall up.
Lucas Fisher. Shane Klaus. Blake Searle. Ryan Thadens. Aaron Hargis.
One minute clock has started. 1 minute clock has started. Turn on 4 of exit. Exit 4. Exit 4. All clear. Turn 1. All clear. 40 seconds remaining to make any changes. 40 seconds to make any changes. Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. All right, keep them rolling. We're going to go hot. Going hot. Race number 44, 410 sprints, heat 9 of 9. Final race here in the seeding round for the 2023 RC Winter Shootout taking place. Is anybody going to be in that 16 club here in the final race of the night? One minute and 30 seconds remaining in this race. We got Alex at a 17.37. Blake 17.79. Aaron 18.25. Shane 18.24. Lucas 18.82. Ryan 19.41. 1 minute and 14 seconds remaining. Alex 17.16. Blake 17.46. Aaron 17.84. Lucas 17.74 now. 55 seconds remaining. Oh, is Alex going to get there? Now he's down to 17.13. Blake says 17.29. Lucas 17.74. 39 seconds remaining. .30 seconds. Alex 17.13. Ooh, 17.06 now. Blake 17.29. 18 seconds. Tick tock, tick tock. Alex 17.06. Blake 17.29. Lucas 17.74. Race until I call out your name. Aaron's done. Lucas is done. Alex is done. Shane is done. Everybody's done.
The race is completed.
Alex 17.06. Blake 17.29. Lucas 17.74. Aaron 17.80. Ryan 18.05. Shane 18.08. And that concludes the seeding round here for day number 1